If you are over 55 and you struggle with constant brain fog, poor memory, or waking up feeling exhausted, I must warn you, these are not a normal part of getting older. They are critical warning signs that your brain's vital overnight cleaning system is failing, and this failure is now being called the #1 hidden trigger for Alzheimer's disease. For over 30 years as a neuroscientist specializing in aging, I've watched this pattern emerge. We've discovered a remarkable process called the glymphatic system. Think of it as your brain's sewage truck, a powerful flushing mechanism that gets rid of toxic proteins and metabolic waste while you sleep. But here is the critical fact. This system only turns on when you are in the deepest stages of sleep. But here is the terrifying truth. Several common, harmless nightly habits that 90% of Americans practice are slamming the brakes on this cleaning system, night after night. This failure allows toxic proteins like beta-amyloid to build up in your brain. This buildup is the physical beginning of dementia. In today's crucial guide, we will expose the 5 biggest nightly mistakes that are suffocating your brain. And more importantly, I will share the 5 simple, science-backed swaps you can make, starting tonight, to finally unlock your brain's healing power and protect your memory for good. Nightly mistake number 1. The healthy blood sugar spike. The first mistake, and the most common, is the harmless bedtime snack. That bowl of cereal, that healthy yogurt, a piece of fruit, or even a few crackers. From your brain's perspective, this is a metabolic bomb. When you eat these carbohydrates, and yes, fruit is a carbohydrate, you trigger a rapid blood sugar spike right as your body is supposed to be winding down. Your body panics and releases a flood of insulin to handle this sugar. But this leads to an inevitable crash. Around 2 or 3 in the morning, while you're asleep, your blood sugar plummets. Your body interprets this crash as an emergency, a starvation signal. To save you, it floods your system with your primary stress hormone, cortisol. Cortisol is your wake-up hormone. It is the sworn enemy of deep sleep. This single event is what causes that restless, tossing and turning feeling, or waking up at 3 a.m. with your mind racing. And here is the devastating connection to your brain. It is only in that deep, cortisol-free state of sleep that your glymphatic cleaning crew is authorized to start its work. Because of that 3 a.m. cortisol spike, your brain never gets the all-clear signal. The cleaning trucks stay parked. And those toxic proteins, the beta-amyloid plaques we discussed, are left to fester and accumulate night after night. You are literally stopping your brain from taking out the trash. The fix is a simple, non-negotiable rule I give all my patients. The 3-hour rule. You must stop all eating, especially carbs and sugars, at least 3 hours before your head hits the pillow. This gives your body time to completely stabilize your blood sugar before you enter deep sleep. If you are a diabetic or are truly, physically hungry, the only safe snack is a small handful of pure protein and fat, like a few walnuts or a spoonful of almond butter. This will not spike your blood sugar, and it gives your brain the quiet, stable metabolic state it needs to finally take out the trash. Nightly mistake number 2. The relaxing sleep saboteur. The second nightly mistake is the relaxing nightcap. That glass of red wine that you've been told is heart healthy, or that beer or shot of whiskey to calm your nerves and help you feel sleepy. As a neuroscientist, I must be very clear about this. You are confusing sedation with restorative sleep. They are not only different, they are opposites. Yes, alcohol is a sedative. It will make you feel drowsy and may help you fall asleep faster. But what happens after you're asleep is a neurological disaster. As your body metabolizes the alcohol, it creates an alert signal in your brain. But far worse, alcohol is one of the most powerful suppressors of NREM stage 3 sleep, what we call deep sleep. It fragments your sleep architecture, causing you to have more frequent micro-awakenings all night long, even if you don't remember them. And this is the catastrophic direct link to dementia. Remember, our brain's glymphatic cleaning crew is almost exclusively active during that deep NREM stage 3 sleep. When you have even one glass of alcohol, you are essentially telling the cleaning crew you are not allowed to work tonight. The glymphatic system is blocked. That single glass of wine is giving those toxic beta-amyloid proteins a free pass to accumulate night after night. You are trading a few moments of relaxation for a devastating long-term risk to your memory. The fix here is to create a new relaxation ritual. You must swap that alcohol for a nervous system soother. My top recommendation for my patients is a warm, sugar-free drink containing magnesium glycinate or magnesium L-threonate. Magnesium is the body's great calming mineral. It relaxes your muscles, and most importantly, it supports the production of GABA, the neurotransmitter that quiets your brain, reduces anxiety, and actively promotes that deep, restorative sleep you need. This swap doesn't just stop the damage, it actively helps your brain enter that vital cleaning state. Nightly mistake number 3. The blue light daytime signal. The third mistake is one we are almost all guilty of. You're in bed, you've turned off the main lights, and you decide to relax by scrolling on your phone, watching TV, or reading on a tablet. From your brain's perspective, this is not relaxing. You are shining a bright, miniature sun directly into your eyeballs. This bright blue spectrum light is a biological signal. It screams one message at your brain. It is daytime. Wake up. Here is the precise neurological process. Your brain has a master clock that is programmed to release your primary sleep hormone, melatonin, as darkness falls. Melatonin is the starting gun for sleep. It's the hormone that tells your body it's time to power down, relax, and prepare for deep sleep. But that specific wavelength of blue light from your screens hits a receptor in your eye that sends a direct emergency signal to your brain to immediately suppress all melatonin production. So, you are lying in bed trying to feel tired while you are simultaneously commanding your brain to stop making the very hormone that makes you feel tired. This is why you lie in bed, unable to turn your mind off. Your brain is in a profound biological confusion, and without that vital melatonin surge to guide you into deep sleep, you once again fail to unlock NREM stage 3. And that means your brain's glymphatic cleaning crew is once again left sitting idle at the gate while the toxic plaques continue to build. The fix is what I call the digital curfew. It is simple and non-negotiable for brain health. You must turn off all screens, phones, TV, tablets, at least 1 hour before your intended bedtime. 2 hours is even better. This gives your brain the darkness signal it needs to start its natural melatonin release cascade. If you must use a screen, you must activate its night shift or warm light mode, which filters out the toxic blue light. Use this new screen-free hour to do something analog. Read a physical book, listen to calming music, or talk with your partner. This one swap will do more for your sleep quality than any pill you can take. Nightly mistake number 4, the PM sleep aid trap. The fourth mistake is perhaps the most insidious because you're doing it thinking it's the right thing to do. It's 1 a.m., you can't sleep, so you go to the medicine cabinet and you take that harmless little blue or pink pill. I'm talking about any PM medication, like Tylenol PM, Advil PM, or even a common allergy pill like Benadryl. All of these products contain the same active ingredient, diphenhydramine. This chemical is a powerful anticholinergic. I need you to remember that word. Your brain needs a neurotransmitter called acetylcholine for memory, for learning, and for activating your muscles. An anticholinergic drug works by blocking this vital memory chemical. So yes, it makes you drowsy. It's sedation, not sleep. But it does so by literally gumming up your brain's memory pathways. And the research on this is no longer speculative. It is terrifying. Multiple major studies have now shown that long-term, consistent use of strong anticholinergic drugs is linked to a 30 to 50% higher risk of developing dementia. It is a devastating two-pronged attack on your brain. First, just like alcohol, this chemical sedation destroys your deep sleep architecture. It shatters NREM stage 3 sleep, meaning your glymphatic cleaning crew is once again completely blocked all night long. Second, the drug itself is an anti-memory chemical that is directly linked to causing the very disease you're afraid of. You are taking a pill to sleep, which in turn stops your brain from cleaning itself and simultaneously poisons its memory centers. The fix is to work with your brain's chemistry, not against it. You must swap this harsh sedative for a gentle, calming agent. We've already discussed magnesium. Another one of my top recommendations is L-theanine, an amino acid found in green tea. L-theanine is not a sedative. It doesn't knock you out. Instead, it works by turning down the volume on your anxiety. It boosts your brain's calming GABA levels and promotes the alpha wave brain state, the same state you're in during deep meditation. This allows your brain to naturally follow its own melatonin-driven path into the deep, restorative, glymphatic cleaning sleep it's been begging for. Nightly mistake number 5, the warm and cozy trap. The fifth and final mistake is a physical one, sleeping in a room that is too warm. We are culturally taught to associate a warm, cozy bedroom with comfort, but physiologically, this is a disaster for deep sleep. To initiate and maintain NREM stage 3 sleep, the state where our brain cleans itself, your body's core temperature must drop by about 2 to 3 degrees Fahrenheit. This temperature drop is a non-negotiable biological trigger for deep sleep. A warm room or even heavy pajamas prevents this from happening. And this mistake is made worse by when you take a hot bath. Many people take a scalding hot bath right before climbing into bed, thinking it will relax them. What it actually does is raise your core body temperature, forcing your body to spend the next 2 hours fighting to cool itself down instead of sinking into deep sleep. Once again, your brain stays in a light, restless state. The deep sleep gate remains locked, and the glymphatic system never gets activated. The toxic plaques are left to build for another night. The fix is what I call the deep sleep drop. First, you must make your room a cool cave. The ideal, non-negotiable temperature range for sleep, backed by dozens of studies, is between 65 and 68 degrees Fahrenheit, or 18 to 20 Celsius. It may feel cold at first, but it is the single best signal for deep sleep. Second, you can still have your hot bath, but you must use it strategically. Take your hot bath 90 minutes before bed. This brings all the blood to the surface of your skin. When you get out, your body will radiate this heat, causing a faster and deeper drop in your core temperature, which powerfully accelerates you into the deepest, most restorative, brain-cleaning sleep of your life. So let's review. The devastating brain fog, the senior moments, the fear of dementia, these are not your destiny. They are the result of a clogged system, a system that is being blocked by 5 simple nightly mistakes. The late-night sugar that spikes your cortisol, the alcohol that sedates but doesn't restore, the blue light that tricks your brain into staying awake, the PM pill that poisons your memory pathways, and the warm room that prevents your body from signaling deep sleep. But starting tonight, you have the solution. You have the 3-hour rule. You have the nervous system soother like magnesium. You have the digital curfew. You have the calming agents like L-theanine. And now you have the deep sleep drop. This is not a list of hopes. This is your new science-backed protocol for healing. Your brain wants to clean itself. It is begging for the chance. You just have to stop blocking the gate. Your memory is not a lottery ticket. It is a garden. And for years, you may have been unknowingly letting the weeds take over. But starting tonight, you have the knowledge and the tools to finally pull those weeds. You can give your brain the dark, quiet, stable, and cool environment it needs to flourish. You are the gardener. You are in control. If this guide has empowered you to take control of your brain health, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel. And be sure to hit the notification bell so you never miss another guide to aging with vitality. And now, I want to hear your commitment. Comment below. Which one of these 5 swaps will you make tonight? Let's start this journey together.